See if they can beat a squad they've struggled against, and that's not the start they were looking for.
Immediate shutdown. Graves going back in for more. Another bite, but down to 3 HP. There's time to fall back at least. Ninetails not able to punish. They've taken a few blows of their own, and that side angle from Graves gets another. Mighty not spotted on the backside until just now. With the chance to make this really costly, she can just stay alive as the teammates come flooding back in, and the right clicks land across that info. Ever knows there's a player close, but the second will catch them off guard. Maybe does well, at least find one, but sliding in after being seized, that is a risky play, and no reward this time. Advantage to Xipto.
She's confident. You can't deny the confidence, but that's madness, yeah.
With the spike too.
Yeah, one health. After being, I'm guessing she just didn't notice that she'd been seized. Otherwise, that is mental. But yeah,
the timing. Yeah, already initiated the slide, and that was.
So going back now. The good thing is, her opponents have given up the spike. I'm a little bit surprised by that, just because of some of the weaker weaponry. But I guess when you have the Bulldog and the Outlaw, you're kind of sat there going, I don't want to be up close. And now they've been able to completely reposition, and they're basically just playing for rotations. The fact is, though, Graham's in a great spot to try and just deny them. Look at the swing together, but even still, 3-3-2 has found one. The problem is 25 health, 2 to find. I think realizing in the retake she stands no chance. It turns out she had
every single round they get aggressive, and Ninetails seem to have a read on that, leaving players to lurk outside of B and mid while this pressure's made on main. And now Xipto pushed down on main, but of course Ninetails are waiting again, playing into their hands. The read is perfect for Ninetails. Every shot seems to land. Graham's alone with an op in hand. A very tough clutch to make happen. First will be found though. The chance to pick up a rifle instead of that op.
Cutting through.
Just to get that weapon. Graves believes that she has a chance.
Maybe it'll be genius, but we'll have to wait and see. Back the other way, and well, a millimeter away from putting this into a 1v1. The problem now is going to be the amount of time on the clock. There's a chance.
Ninetails again. That corner's going to be cleared as well. Although Mighty does well to still find one in that position. Op shot hits the leg. Dana down to 30. How much more can be found from this spot? Now a lot. Capricious landing a big kill, going back to clear. Full Moon has got the knife out, but the shots don't land. Oh, it's a disaster. That's Full Moon shines bright. But in this one, stacking up the A site, hoping that someone comes walking in, but they've left that gap on mid, as we've seen before. Problem is, losing Graham's and not knowing that there's already players coming into their spawn. Capricious is not going to have a good time. Shut down by Samsami, and there's more of a fight brewing towards the spawn. Great flash, and oh, they got there in the end.
Yeah, a little bit awkward for a moment. Unfortunately for Con, she couldn't be further away, and has also tripped the Vice wall. So Full Moon knows exactly where her opponent's going to be. It's not the prettiest fight, but it is a fantastic.
Although we did in the previous round where they walked through the door.
Here.
The problem is that the goal, I feel, was for Con to try and delay. There is no delay to be had. I think she was going to immediately try and grab well them, but once a player runs through, there really isn't much of an option for her to do that. It leaves an easy site take with only one defender, and while Graham's may know that there was a player on the other side of this wall, doing anything about it is going to be difficult. Maybe a chance to try and pre-fire 3-3-2. That could make things interesting. Leaves a little bit of an opener, but that time is ticking, and still plenty of post-plant. And now with only one standing, Precious may just want to try and save the operator. Never mind, we'll go down to Haste. That you mentioned, a third player in towards this site, but Dana already taken a large amount of space, but also taking a bullet to the dome. Graham's rotation has already worked this magic. Full Moon, though, has just sprinted in. Caught with utility in hand, but the trades from Ever are even better. Graham still trying to hold on to the backline, but Ever is just better. Only Con remaining. Plenty of guns to find. But are any of them in a place that can be retrieved? There's one to her left, but getting to it would revolve around killing Ever. It's not pretty, but it's got the job done. Guardian retrieved, but it won't matter. drag home one of these buy rounds. A hits, and so a complete different change. And now Hayes is perfectly positioned. Even expects the second. Wow, this is looking like a completely different Ninetails to the other day.
It's deja vu for Xipto, because this is the same spot Hayes found a double from a couple rounds ago, and now they go running into her again. Capricious alone, and oh, the knife's out! Luckily, she will be
closer.
Watch out, gotta go.
Stun in the slide here, but up close there's a judge to deal with. It doesn't matter!
Here we go.
Apparently it never does in this half, as Ever takes the double. And Xipto find themselves in a 5v3, at least one to be returned.
What is Con's crosshair? I've only just noticed that. That's oh, definitely interesting. Not one I've seen before. Oh, hey, yeah, as you said, it's done the damage nonetheless. In the meantime, the B site now under pressure. Here we go, completely blinded. And it does again. She's doing the work. Maybe it's the crosshair to use. Maybe I'm wrong. Graham's is there as well, and it still leaves two standing. The problem is, again, that weaponry not the best. Operator looked away at the wrong time, and the wraparound from Dana perfectly placed, but taking a lot of damage as she goes 3-3-2. Where are you going with that shorty? Expected someone a little closer. Graham's with one more. It comes down to the 1v1, but she walks out while reloading. Oh,
the spike is on its way, but
though.
all of Xipto are here.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Haste has still been able to do incredible work, and the last are so desperately low. Only Graham's left once again, but with 8 HP, it would need to be impressive. It's not a bad start, but the last player, she doesn't know she's here. 3-3-2, and she was nodding before she...
She's walking up behind them. They have nothing to cover their back. The utility used towards the A site in the early round. For a moment, we saw Con checking, and Con goes back. Okay, Con's actually clearing it, but Sammy the one to win the fight. A flash and a decoy ready, and that's sending them into Full Moon, as they know they don't have control over Long anymore. A chance for Full Moon to swing in from the top rope, but back already open.
She's done well. Survived maybe a little bit longer than would have expected, and the chance for her teammate was big, but now Graham, I think, putting out that ultimate in a spot where it's necessary, can figure out where they are. Even still, though, they've been isolated. An opportunity. It's left all onto Graham's once again. Had to reposition to try and get eyes onto the spike. First shot connected, and tag desperately low. Is there time? It's close. I think just about, yeah, she's going to have this. In fact, it's not coming back. I can actually hear people moaning in the crowd. It's like, oh, why did she have to get spotted? Well, it's unfortunate, but already a fairly heavy deficit.
Well, Haste has done well. The thing is, like, with the way these rounds have gone, we haven't seen Xipto win since round 3. There's always a chance, but Graham seems to have finally connected. Start to feel like, you know what, we got there in the end. Then that second map's a little bit easier mentally to fire up into mid-fight. And Yumi's done well to find 2, but it's trades out. And on a round like this, where Ninetails don't have a lot of cash invested, that is, that's all that you need, is to trade that out.
Info peek. I think Mighty actually with util in hand, and the cover wasn't there. Graham's now looks like she's going to go down as well. 3-3-2, taking over. And only Con, the player to try and save them. First, should be easy. Second player just around the corner though, and she'll get that as well with the spike in hand, but there's already been a rotation. A full read from 3-3-2. She is in prime position to end this map here and now. Started rotating immediately. The nod's out again into the smoke. Is she trying to get a knife kill? That's what it looked like. And she's had to TP all the way to the other side of the map just to escape.
It's a word I don't think I've ever said, Tom. Certainly not unironically, but genuine aura play right there. To go for that knife to close the map after 12 rounds in a row after
I thought you were going to say trolling, but...
yeah. You got an 8-round lead. I mean, why not? Look, here she comes. It's over.